Chef Norberto left his farm in Mexico when he was only 16 and moved to America in search of opportunities. After working 8 years as a cook in a high-end Italian restaurant, he decided to take his Mexican heritage and his Italian training and open El Barzon, a restaurant that is serving both traditional Mexican and Italian cuisine.
When you opened up El Barzon, how was the city?
11 years ago, it was very bad, because a lot of crimes. When I opened, people from the suburbs was afraid to come to El Barzon. They said wasn't feel safe. I was thinking to close. Finally, people discovered like Metro Times, Detroit News. They put in the article. So that was when the people from the suburbs and from everywhere started to find out.
You keep it traditional on both sides.
Both sides, very traditional. Because we don't do fajitas, we don't do burritos, we just do something from Mexico that people haven't tried. We make the mole poblano. The one we make has 22 ingredients. We have a cinnamon, oregano, all the seeds, chocolate, raisin, garlic, nuts, cumin, clove, with the chile, tomato, and tomatillo. We blend it, and then we go to make the sauce. So my mom showed me how to do the mole, family
The mole
tradition.
of your mother. Tell me about your upbringing in Puebla. Any brothers and sisters?
Yes, 5 brothers and 4 sisters. So
Amazing.
big family. My background, I'm a farmer, but once you immigrate to the United States, you gotta look for whatever you can do. You start washing dishes, busboy, waiter, cook, and then start looking for the American dream. From the farmer to big city,
To a
New
big
York
city.
City.
What a big contrast, huh?
The next one will be the barbacoa. In Mexico, you dip the ground, you cook the barbacoa there.
We gotta go dig a
You dig
hole?
the ground on my jar.
Okay.
No, it's impossible here. This is the goat that we have right here. We just salt, pepper, and we just put a garlic and onion. The special leaf that we put it, we call azuchil. I bring from Mexico. Very, very, has
Very
the flavor.
aromatic. Like,
Yes.
That's the distinctive flavor of the barbacoa.
Correct. And that's the barbacoa.
This has been in the oven for how long?
4 hours.
So tender. It's literally falling off the bone. This is so good, chef.
Where I come from, in Puebla, from the farm, that's very popular dish. You have a wedding, you do barbacoa, you say, wow, it's a good dish that we're giving.
That's why people keep coming. because
Correct. Yeah, we have the barbacoa.
You have the barbacoa. You have the secrets.
Yes. Finally, I moved to Michigan, and I used to work for Italians too as well. And I used to work at El Posto Restaurante. Once you start working, you fall in love with the food too as well.
How many years cooking Italian then?
12. And when I decided to open my business, I told my wife, let's do some Italian too.
2 menus in one kitchen. You're a madman.
When we started, I started me and my wife, and it was weird because my wife didn't know much about the Italian, cuisine. She knew about mostly the Mexican. At that time, it was just me and her, so I had to go to pick up some vegetables. She was doing the pastas. As the years come, thank God we start growing, so we hiring people that they are responsible for each area, On the Italian, we're gonna do the triste pasta. 3 pastas in 1 plate. Tomato sauce, cheese ravioli with mushrooms, and this is they call norcina. Sausage, onion, and cream. And this is the boscaiola, it's porcini mushroom. So we make 3 pastas in 1.
When you have 3 orders of this, you gotta be in with 9.
Yes.
How many arms do you have? Arms hiding behind here?
Gnocchi with cream chorizo sauce.
The one dish that fuses the Mexican and the Italian together.
If I have my barbacoa and mole, and I have my pastas, I'm happy.
The spread looks amazing. What do you think about the opportunities of Detroit right now?
I think Detroit is going in the right direction. In order to see progress, we got to work with the community, with the police, and everybody else. And when they see, they come through the alley and night, where do you take me? When they come in here, this is part of Detroit too as well. Yeah. You try the barbacoa, you're going to love it.
I love the smokiness that you get from the
Azuchi.
azuchil. This is what I've been dying to try. And this mole is specific to Puebla, where you came from.
Yes.
It's like the perfect balance of sweetness, of nuttiness.
And then from Mexican, going to the Italian.
It's the best of both worlds. And this is a pasta that you guys make in-house.
Homemade pasta.
Perfect al dente. Mushroom sauce is
Yes.
just perfumes it.
And this one has a black truffle sauce.
And then the cheese ravioli.
Cheese ricotta ravioli.
Amazing. You do make one exception where you blend.
Correct. Gnocchi with cream sauce. Can I go
Perfect
wrong?
marriage. The cream cuts through that saltiness of the sausage, the smokiness from the chorizo, and then perfectly made potato.
Correct.
Chef, it's amazing what you have here. When did you leave Puebla?
79, 16 years old.
16 years old.
16 years old. I came through the border. It took me almost 8 days. 8 days.
8 days of travel.
8 days.
Well, you remember your first memories in New York City?
We went to a pizza place.
That was your first Italian.
Italian.
First time you ever like, tasted Italian.
In New York City. And when I saw the pizza, I thought it was eggs. You know, it's this round dish.
You thought pizza was eggs.
Yeah.
Was the city very different from Puebla?
Much different because I used to be on a farm in a small town where I used to live. It was only 5 houses. No light, sun goes out, you go to the bed, sun come out, you come to the work corner. When I used to see buildings up and down, you know, where am I, you know? Where I used to see all field, you know.
Right.
Yeah, after a few years to New York City, I visited a cousin that was living right here in Detroit. I see, wow, this is not a big city like New York City. So I moved down here. A lot of people think if you are Mexican, you cannot cook Italian, you know. All these days, you know, those high restaurants, high-class restaurants, a lot of Mexicans cooking their food behind the kitchen.
Was this always a restaurant?
No, that was a clinic.
And you built the restaurant alongside with your family?
Correct.
With your own hands?
Yes.
What year was this?
That was 2007.
When you decided to open up a restaurant, you didn't choose the suburbs.
No.
You decided to open it where your house is.
Correct. When you are small and you don't have the money to build on the suburbs, because when you go to the restaurants on the suburbs, you have to have enough money to build it. So this was an opportunity for me to start small, make it step by step, you know. Every opportunity that we have, we just take it.
Chef, this was amazing too, and I thank you for welcoming me into your restaurant, and I applaud everything that you're doing. So.
Well, it's a pleasure. Please come anytime.
I'm gonna finish off that chicken mole over there.
Okay. You like the mole?
I love it.